There is nothing more badass than rally racing and rally cars. You've got turbos, you've got anti-lag, and you got your sick-looking hatchbacks with big splitters and wings. And then you got this relatively boring white four-door appliance, but its looks are a complete lie. This unassuming economy car is one of the world's baddest production sleeper cars. And by the end of this video, if I do my job, you're gonna want one real bad, because they're finally legal in the US. It's time to go from intercooler to rear spoiler, bumper to bumper on this Mitsubishi Lancer Evolution II. Thanks to Wix for sponsoring this episode of Bumper to Bumper. Wix makes it super easy to build and design your website exactly how you want it. You've seen Evo 8s, you've seen Evo 9s, you've seen Evo 10s on the road or the track. You've probably driven them in Forza or Gran Turismo, or maybe even in real life. But this Evo 2, you never see them. They only made 5,000 of these over 14 months, and they were only sold in Japan. But under the generic exterior of this 1994 Mitsubishi sedan are all the bones of a rally car. And you math nerds will notice that 94 models are now 25 years old, which means we finally get them in the States. Oh, beautiful for spacious skies, this frickin' Evo 6. We didn't get them previously, but now you can buy them. This is what makes the Evo special. This is the legendary turbocharged 4G63 2-liter inline-4 engine. The 4G63 came in everything, and I mean everything. They put it in the Galant, the Evo I, the Montero and Pajero SUV, the Delica van, the Eclipse, the Plymouth Laser, the Eagle Talon, a couple of Hyundai. Those Chinese knockoff SUVs called Landwinds had 4G63s in them, and the next 7 Evos. This engine is the absolute workhorse of the Mitsubishi brand, and for good reason. Mitsubishi manufactured their iconic engine with a beefy iron block and extra strong internals right from the factory. That means it's really easy to modify. Crank up the boost and make a bunch more power, baby. Stock engine blocks are known to handle upwards of 500 wheel horsepower and 400 wheel torque. It's basically the 2JZ of 4 cylinders. Did he just say 2J? Yeah, I did. Speaking of turning up the boost, in 1994, shoving a turbo under the hood of a cheapo commuter car was practically unheard of. They mostly only came on the much higher profile and more expensive Japanese sports cars like the 300ZX, the Supra, and the RX-7, but Mitsubishi would hand you this Econo box with all the major ingredients you needed to cook up more power for yourself. Horse steak, anybody? I like mine raw. Horse tartare. Close the hood on the 4G63 and you find this special vent right over the air filter. It's like a cold air intake of sorts. The hood is further ventilated to release some of the heat from the hardworking motor. And let me tell you, this boy runs hot. We drove this thing about 4 miles from the office to this location, and it feels like I'm crouching over a space heater. I know I sweat a lot, but this is not helping. Down here, it's got huge inlets in the front bumper so it can gulp in more air into the good-sized front mount intercooler and also keep the brakes cool. That kind of stuff really matters when you're racing. These rally-style fog lights can be functional add-ons for the street, but they definitely would not survive a rally stage down here. Under the skin, the Evo's body is reinforced for rally duty, and there's a strut bar to make the body stiffer and improve handling. A Rally Art bash bar is tucked back here to protect the radiator because rally gets crashed all the time, and whenever they can, the drivers just keep on going. The radiator is critical to keeping the car running until the end of the stage, and it works better without a tree launched into it, like most things do, except for wood chippers, which are made to work quite well with trees lodged into them. One more thing that sets the Evo apart, there's a little door right here that you pop off and it reveals a tow hook. So when you get into a ditch during a rally race, your buddies can pull you out of it without ripping your front bumper off. Here's something for you weebs. Over the windows are these genuine Mitsubishi accessory rain guards, which are super popular in Japan. This way, you can drive around in the rain with the windows down and evacuate foul smells from the cabin without any annoying moisture dripping on your interior. A lot of people smoke cigarettes in Japan, but that was more of a joke about my farts in my butt. To win rallies, you also need maximum traction. And again, just looking at it, this is not the kind of car you'd expect to find a turbo and all-wheel drive in. But this juiced up Econobox is hiding a very capable all-wheel drive system with 50-50 torque split. Power and traction are further enhanced by a mechanical limited slip differential back here. A downright puny 2,700 pound curb weight and an ability to throw down all 250 horsepower in a fierce four-wheel launch send this grocery getter from 0 to 60 in 5 seconds. This is an economy car from 1994, and it goes to 60 about as fast as the Turbo Z, the Supra, and the RX-7. Only your friends wouldn't mind getting in the back seat. Evo II GSRs originally came with 15-inch 5-spoke OZ rally wheels, but this one has some updated 17-inch OZs for a more modern street look. I like them. The white color choice is very period correct, and I love 90s period correct stuff. Look at my car. Around back is one of the most iconic features of the Evo, the big ass wang. It's tacked on top of a little lip spoiler, so it's taller than the Evo 1s and makes more downforce. The name Evolution II is embossed on the spoiler, but not so noticeably that people will be able to tell that it's a special Lancer that just blew their doors off. What about the trunk? After all, this rally car is based on a practical daily driver, and practically in my day-to-day life, I need to haul bodies in my trunk. We got you covered. This got a big one. Damn it! I was gonna eat that boy. These sick Japanese tuner stickers are optional. They did not come with the car, but I like them quite a bit, especially this period correct Castrol one. The GSR badge means that this is a Grand Sport Rally Evo, AKA the comfy street version. The racier, more stripped down RS Rally Sport came without the common luxuries that this one had. That includes ABS, a rear wiper, power windows, and air conditioning. You know, the fancy stuff. If you've watched literally any of my other videos, you know that Big Bro runs hot. So because I love this car and I want to buy it, I was really happy to find out that it has air conditioning. Everything in here is a perfect representation of a 90s Japanese economy car. And unexpectedly high quality stuff shows up everywhere. The plastics feel a lot nicer than a lot of modern cars in the same category. There's even a soft, suede-like upholstery on the front seat bolsters and on the door panel. And the ultimate test, if you're gonna buy a car, the door clunk. And this thing's got a great one. Ah! This is one of my favorite parts of the entire car. When we found this, everybody in the office was like, whoa! If you pop off this center part of the leather wrapped steering wheel, it's a freaking Momo, just straight up. It's like an aftermarket wheel that came stock in this car. Of course, there's no airbag because race car. Evo 2s all came with a 5-speed manual, and the shifter looks kind of tall and weird, but it had to be like that because of how the center console is designed. It does kind of feel like you would expect a Mirage to feel like, though. It's like rolling a spoon through a bowl of oatmeal, which I like to do every day because I like like to remain regular. This thing came stock with Recaro buckets, but someone has swapped out the driver's seat in this one for a Brid. It's not Bride, it's Brid. Probably because this car is 25 years old. Judging by the headliner, it has been used. The pattern on the seat cloth is just about as radwood as anything gets. So 90s, so sick. I want to get these for my Golf. On the center console, you've got the traditional e-brake. And this next thing is probably the most race car thing about this factory race car. This switch with the weird little icon on it, this activates the intercooler sprayer. That is so sick that they put that on this little car. It sprays a mist of water in front of the intercooler to help bring down the temperature of the air before it heads to the turbo. Cooler air equals denser air, and denser air means more power, baby. More power, more power, baby. More power, more power. More power, more power. How much longer can I say that till I already feel like a jerk? The dash, I just looked this up, is the exact same dash that comes in a 1994 Mirage. So you could buy this thing and make it left-hand drive, which is exactly what I do, just to hear you friggin' weebs whine about it. Oh, what did you do? Why did you do that? Why did you even bother bringing it over from Japan? You just made it look like a regular car. Why did I do it? Can't go through drive-thrus. I'm about to do something that I've wanted to do since 1999. Start an Evo. Sick. Early Evos like this one are special, but not in a way that the average car guy knows about. It's not the kind of ride that will draw a big crowd at your local Cars and Coffee. It's the more underground stuff only the really hardcore fans know about. And now that it's 25 years old, you can just buy one and drive it, even in California. I think I might legitimately buy this one. Let me know in the comments if that's a bad idea. Also, did I do my job? Do you covet this car? Are you breaking a commandment? I'm your neighbor, boy. Also, let me know what other cars you want me to convince you to buy on Bumper to Bumper.
It's Mr. Buff and Twisted Tom. They come down for the finish. Mr. Buff.
Oh my God, I'd like to thank our friends at Wix for sponsoring this episode of Bumper to Bumper. I always say, it's smart to have your own website. Seriously, I consistently say that. Too much. My friends are annoyed with me. With Wix, the tools are already built in. Wix Video, Wix Stores, Wix Booking, just a few of the many tools that can help you design and grow your brand. Look at this website I made about buff horses. And just like a buff horse, Wix does all the heavy lifting for you. Everything from reliable hosting to email marketing to custom domains and emails, all with a refined expertise. Build your own website today. It's wix.com/go/donutmedia. Thank you for watching Donut Media. If you guys didn't watch it, we wouldn't get to make it. If you like this video, let us know by clicking that little boy down there. Follow me at James Pumphrey on Instagram. Follow Donut at Donut Media. You like my shirt or my hat, you can buy them at donutmedia.com. Watch this episode of Up to Speed to learn even more about the history of the Evo. Watch this episode of Wheelhouse where Nolan runs from the cops. Go ahead and give Nolan a follow at Nolan J. Sykes. I love you.